Hey guys, this is Marek from freemagiclive. Today I'm going to show you guys a false Rubik's Cube shuffle. Alright guys, today's video is actually brought to you by the guys at Rubiks for their new Rubik's Spark puzzle. And it gave me a really cool idea for something that we can do with a normal cube, but we'll get back to this later. What I'm going to show you guys today is a false Rubik's Cube shuffle. Well, actually, that's kind of a misnomer. What I'm actually going to be teaching you guys is what's called a permutation. From a solved cube, we're essentially solving two edges and two corners. So if you're actually learning how to solve one of these things, this gives you an extra case that you can learn how to solve. But essentially, this is what's going to happen. You've got lots of different effects out there, incorporating Rubik's Cubes that involve maybe stickers being misplaced and other things like that, but all of them follow a similar theme where you've from a position where you're only a few moves away from solving it. But one way you really want to convince your audience that the cube is actually mixed up is if you give it a few mixes like that. As you can see, you can actually get it pretty fast with some practice and really make it look convincing. So I'm going to go through it slowly for you guys, but first, here's the performance. The world record for solving one of these things is 4.73 seconds. Right, set by a kid in Tasmania. Because you know what else is there to do in Tasmania. I'm going to mix it up one more time. It actually only takes 20 moves to mix a Rubik's Cube. So when you're happy with how it's mixed, just tell me to stop. Yeah, fine? Yeah. I'm going to try and solve this and beat the world record. Give me a countdown. Ready? Ready, set, go. Ready?
Ready, set, go. What?
You know there's actually a one-handed world record? Oh, what's that? Not as fast, it's like 6.4 or something like that. Again, I'll mix it one more time, I won't look, see, no, I'm just gonna see I'll mix it up. Right, here we go. This is the show-offy moment. Look at the cube. One-handed, behind the back.
Oh my god, that is so good.
I'm glad you guys like
crazy.
It. Pleasure.
Thank you
so much. You guys have a good day. Alright guys, come over here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this trick. So, from what I'm going to be showing you, including the notation that you saw on the screen, it follows your kind of standard Rubik's Cube notation. And I'm going to briefly go over it, though there's plenty of resources online and we'll link some below. But essentially, on the Rubik's Cube facing you, you've got 6 sides, and they're usually given the label U is for up, R for right, F for front, D for down, B for back, and L for left. So that basically tells you what we're referring to when we say U, U dash, R dash, all that kind of stuff. Basically, R just means turning it clockwise. R with the little dash means turning it counterclockwise. And that's all it is. It's very simple to understand. And like I said, what we're going to be teaching you guys today is the T-perm. And I'm going to go over it very slowly for you guys so you can watch it and learn it, commit it to memory, and from there it's just about practicing it. So first thing, it's actually broken up into segments. It's probably the easiest way to do it. And the first segment is what's called as a sexy move, as it's referred to affectionately by the cubing community. But essentially it looks like this. The first 4 moves are going to be R, U, R prime or R dash, and U prime. From there you're going to go R prime, F, R2, which means to turn it twice, U prime, R, U prime, and then last 4 is the same ones we did before, except this time we're going to go R, U, R prime, F prime. And so you can see now, we've essentially swapped this edge, and then these 2 corners. And all we have to do to get those back to their original position is to repeat it, just like that. And as a matter of fact, even though we're only teaching you guys the T-perm in this example, there are 27 different permutations for the Rubik's Cube and different cases, and for most of them, except for 4, I believe, you just have to do each of them twice, and you essentially have 27 different false shuffles if you really want to throw your audiences for a loop. But that's essentially it. I'll do it one more time really slowly for you guys. That's it. Have fun practicing that. All right, like I mentioned before, this video has been sponsored by the guys at Rubiks to show off their new Rubik Spark. It's actually a really interesting puzzle and it's got a bunch of different games on it. I've been having a lot of fun playing around with it. And in fact, one of my favorites, and probably one everyone's familiar with, is a good old snake game. And you can essentially just play snake around the puzzle. And basically the way it works is depending on which way you tilt it, it'll light up parts of the cube. And that's basically the mechanism for all the different puzzles. Stuff like this, and very similar to your normal kind of twisty puzzles and Rubik's Cubes, is it helps build spatial awareness, which is actually a really good, useful skill to have when it comes to like maybe catching cards, doing other sort of things. But the main reason why these things train these muscles in our brains is it gives us the ability to more successfully visualize things that we cannot see. Things on the other side of the cube, things in our peripherals, things of that nature. So it's actually a really good puzzle, not just to play games with friends, but also to just build your spatial awareness. It'll make you a better driver, help you catch things better. It's actually a really useful thing to help train your brain, like anything like maths and everything like that. It's important to build those skills up. And I like using this as a bit of like a supplementary training tool for when I'm learning how to solve one of these even faster. Because at the end of the day, the better I can visualize other things, the better I'm going to be at solving one of these. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos. Comment down below, like, of course. If you want to find out more information about the Rubik Spark, it's going to be in the description. And remember to also check out our Facebook group and check out our Premium Magic Members Club. That's all you got from me today. I'll see you guys in another video.